Interesting times indeed. You know, I'm getting awfully tired of living in the Twilight Zone. But wait, do I have a rabbit hole for you guys. Anyway, without further ado, so recently the US Senate has passed a bill making daylight savings time permanent and end the twice changing of clocks. Same thing happened in Iran and they banned the changing of clocks. This happened today, which is March 15th, 2022. In the game Doom, the portal to demonic dimensions is opened on March 15th, 2022. The ban on changing clocks has something to do with the reset of time in CERN's third run. I don't know about that last part, but let's break all this down. So recently the US Senate today has approved a bill to make daylight savings time permanent. The Senate on Tuesday approved a proposal to make daylight savings times permanent, which is passed in the House and signed by President Biden. This would basically mean Americans would never again have to set their clocks back an hour and lose an hour of afternoon daylight in the fall and winter. If enacted into law, it would also mean that early risers lose an hour of daylight in the morning in November, December, January, and February. So this has been done in Iran as well, apparently. And the idea is that this might have something to do with CERN. So CERN, for those of you who don't know, is a facility in Geneva, Switzerland. They actually own the world's biggest machine, called the Hadron Collider. This machine is a 17-mile radius that shoots particles at high speeds and collides them. And according to the scientists at CERN, they're trying to discover how the Big Bang apparently started, which I don't fully believe. One thing their scientists have admitted is that they are looking for other worlds and other dimensions, as real as this one, but way different. In fact, the Hadron Collider has been pretty much shut down the past 3 years. The Large Hadron Collider will explore the cutting edge of physics after a 3-year shutdown. Scientists are gearing up to once more push the boundaries of the cutting edge of particle physics with the reopening of the Large Hadron Collider. They're apparently going to jumpstart this machine again in May. Last time they did this was about 3 years ago, which also happened to be the start of all these weird events that's been happening the past 3 years. Worldwide disease outbreak, Australia was on fire, being on the brink of World War III, bizarre politics. It's just like the entire world feels like a combination of an episode of The Twilight Zone, Stranger Things, and Black Mirror. Past few years, the world has been feeling extremely weird, and I think many of us can agree on that things don't feel as normal as they should be. So yeah, the Daylight Savings Law was proposed today, March 15th, 2022, and apparently the game Doom takes place in the year 2022. Supposedly the original Doom storyline takes place in March 2022, which is of course spreading around the internet. The source of this date can be traced to the manual for the SNES version of the game, which clearly shows March 15th, 2022 on the cover. So this 90s game is basically about portals opening up to the demonic dimensions. And according to the SNES version, the manual for this game says that the portal opened up March 15th, 2022. That's where the game is set, according to that version. But yeah, interesting, a little rabbit hole. By the way, this is from a card game from the 90s called the Illuminati card game. Subscribe to my YouTube for more, and we're out.